star of the show for Jaffna in their last match, Ridoy, the young Bangladeshi. Half century to his name. He was in early in that last match, and here he is once again. Good start this from Dambulla.
Very good start there. Got into a bit of a tangle. Once again trying to hit the ball a little hard. Gloved it to the keeper.
Off the mark, Ridoy. Tall, gets extra bound. He's good. Knocks it around, picks up those singles. He can bat deep. TAWHID HRIDOY, half century the other day.
Started with a bang. He's in fine form. What really stood out was his ability to access square. Did well on both sides of the wicket, but his ability to access behind the wicket, square of the wicket, that made him so difficult to bowl to.
Chase for Rambo. Rambo don't get too much for him to do, so the over ends with a boundary at the end of 5. It's 40 for 1. Nicely timed. It's flying out this outfield. Ran the fingers over, but oh, he's a touch player. Oh, well played.
75. Stick with that number.
The 1 run ends the 6th over. 41 for 1, Jaffna Kings.
He's not there as yet. Does give you a bad ball every over, and as a batsman you have to stay alert for that. That's good running, very good running.
Tickled fine. Just a little too tight on Ridoy's pads.
Third in line. Only thing batters had to do was send the ball on its way. Faint tickle. Very good result.
Actually agree as well. I think they should have played the other spinner. I think Jaya Wickrama, first game, I would have said he was actually one of the pick of the bowlers. Overs, 4 overs for just 25 runs. Really good job for his side. So a little.
Well, I must say, coming into this great environment, all credit to everyone that's been here before us and you guys, and compliment to the coaching staff and all the guys behind the scenes to create such a family environment. And it's always nice as an outsider to come in and join a team like this.
Well, Hardis, you've played a lot of cricket in the subcontinent, but how do you adjust to these conditions? I believe you come from South Africa, which is about 10 degrees, and it's 30 here.
Well, I went straight into some of the humidity. I think when it comes to adjusting to different conditions, you do lean on the back of a lot of the locals, and I must say TP at Middle gives you a lot of information that's very helpful. So leaning on his back as well does make a huge difference and makes it a lot easier to stick to different plans.
Beautiful. And what do you make the pitch?
Today it looks a touch slower than the first game that we played. Obviously we played at night game, so it did feel like the wicket was still a little bit on the slow side, but
Batters, they hit the ball in the air and get out. But the idea is right.
6 bowlers. You feel that spin will bowl there for complement, yeah. This is good running. This is good running. Just stand into the ground, and the man on the boundary heels were right against the fence. So good running, good wins.
Yeah, you think they'll need to see more of that. It's a bit of a blueprint. If you can be pushing for 2s, it's a way to get the scoreboard moving. Boundaries look hard to come by. It's the 8 4s and 1 6 so far.
Right. Wide.
Good that this partnership is working well and growing for Jaffna, because I feel on a pitch like this a newcomer would find it tough to get cracking straight away. It demands a bit of hard work. Ball stopping a little bit and spinning enough to keep the batter quiet. It's 67 for 1. Fielder come in a few yards. The long on is by the rope, but it has to be a bad ball. Go for a 6, otherwise this is the routine work for batters on this surface. Just place the ball and run single or 2. What Colombo strikers did so well after posting that competitive score is that fielded brilliantly. There was energy, there was...
Jada Silva back into the attack. So I've got a question to ask you, is that with the variances that are in the surface, when you ask the...
Sala Pereira, David Miller, I'd be a little bit cautious about going pace on Yorkers to those two. It's pitched up, chance to be going out of the park.
Takes some catching and held. Flacked out to the deep wicket boundary. That's a good catch.
Fantastic catch because he was in. That allowed him to catch the ball on the full. Otherwise, if he had been by the rope, it would have probably bounced. This was smashed actually. Unlucky for the batter really to find the fielder. The shot was definitely on and placed exceedingly well by Dhananjay. He's bowled superbly.